Hi there everyone, and let's continue with the chess games of Henry Ernest Atkins, the British chess master. And in this chess game his opponent was George Bellingham. And this chess game was played in the Southern Counties Chess Union Championship in 1897 in Southampton in England. So this was from a chess tournament, and for those people who didn't watch my first video about Henry Ernest Atkins, I would like to give some brief informations about this very fascinating, very cool chess player. So he was a British chess master, and he is best known for his unparalleled record of winning the British Chess Championship 9 times. And that's a record in 11 attempts. So he won every year from 1905 to 1911. So he won the British Chess Championship in 1905, and then in 1906, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unbelievable. And then he gave a long break to chess, and again, he appeared again in 1924 and he won the British Chess Championship again in 1924, and then later in 1925 once again. And he was a schoolmaster, and Mr. Atkins treated chess as a hobby. He devoted very little time to it, and he only played in handful international chess tournaments, and according to chess experts, he was an extremely gifted player, and they say he would become one of the world's leading players had he pursued the game more single-mindedly. And the World Chess Federation awarded him the International Master title in 1950 in recognition of his past achievements. A very cool chess player, an incredible talent, one of maybe the most talented British chess player ever. So, okay, and his opponent, George Bellingham, was a British chess master, a professional chess player who took chess much more seriously than Henry Ernest Atkins. And Bellingham was such a talented chess player. He was a chess prodigy. He started playing chess when he was a very little kid. And he was also capable of playing blindfolded chess against 8 people simultaneously successfully. Okay, so obviously a very talented, strong chess player. And let's see how Henry Atkins dealt with this chess player. Okay, and Atkins actually started playing chess at a late age. He was 17 years old. That's relatively late for competitive level. So, okay, Atkins starts the game with e4, and we have e6, queen to e2, and it looks like Atkins is improvising a little bit. So, pushing the pawn, and we have French defense, of course. Knight to c6, knight to f3, bishop to e7, and then g3, d6, bishop to g2, knight to f6, and both players castled. c3, d5, e5, and we have this closed position. So queen to b6, it looks like attacking the d-pawn and simply defending bishop to e3. And also developing the bishop, so bishop to d7, knight to c3, and then f5. So this is a very close position. So that means at one point one of those players maybe needs to open the position with maybe sacrificing a piece and making a radical decision. So rook over, and we have knight to a5, knight goes back and stopping knight to c4 ideas. So fighting for the open file, and then bishop to b4, and it is white to move. Now what would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? And according to my chess engine, that was the best move, and Atkins didn't miss the best move in this position. And finding that move could be tricky, it is not very obvious, but if you can find that move, then well done. What would you do? If I give you a few seconds, it is white to move and win. Okay, so Atkins played bishop takes on d5, and this is the winning move, and I hope that you have seen this move, and this is actually winning for white. And black decided to accept the sacrifice, but if in between move, capturing the knight with the bishop, then capturing the bishop back, and this is going to be a discovery attack to the queen, and after black defends the queen, we can retreat the bishop, and basically white is a pawn up and white is winning. Okay, so it is that simple. So this was the move. Bishop takes on d5 and accepting the sacrifice, but this move has a downside. Knight takes on d5 by Atkins, forking the queen and the bishop. And black decided to play rook takes on c1, rook takes on c1, that was check, and then bishop takes on d2, sacrificing the queen. But why? Let's take it back. So if saving the queen, then capturing the bishop and white wins, and black can even resign in this position because white is 2 pawns up. And this is all over, and also white has 2 connected pass pawns in the center. So if queen to b5, then we can exchange the queens and then capture the bishop, and white wins. White is 2 pawns up, and also white has 2 connected pass pawns in the center. This is all over. So bishop takes on d5 is causing a lot of problems for black. It is very simple, but it is winning. So e takes on d5, and then knight takes on d5, forking queen and the bishop. And this is, as we know, what black decided to do, sacrificing the queen, but then bishop takes bishop check and getting some compensation. But this is just an illusion because white has a winning position. Not just white has the queen, but also white has 2 connected pass pawns in the center and a space advantage. So Atkins played d5, squeezing his opponent, pushing the pawn and defending the pawn. Very desperate move. And then e6, and where is the bishop going? So of course you can't go back with the bishop because we can capture the bishop with the rook. So knight to c4, and it is white to move. Okay, blocking the rook and also attacking the queen. What would you do? It is very simple. Okay, so Atkins captured the bishop. E takes on d7. And after capturing the queen, he promoted the queen. He is getting back the queen very quickly. So knight to f6, discovery attacking the queen, defending, and this is all over. Capturing the pawn, but then check, and this is game over. Black played king to h8. Atkins simply outclasses his strong opponent. Obviously, as you can see in this chess game. So rook to f7 is out of questions because of getting checkmated. The rook is pinned. So checking the king over, and Atkins played the final move in this chess game, and after that move, black resigned. Rook to c8, that's all she wrote. It's all over. So actually, how to defend the checkmate threat? Rook takes rook, checkmate. If rook takes rook, checkmate. There is also a back rank problem. So in this position, one of the only moves which prolongs the game is g6, but we can capture the rook, and this is game over. And I think we can stop here. Well, basically, this is all over. Hopeless position. So, okay, what an instructive, beautiful chess game by Ernest Atkins. An incredibly cool chess player. And actually, I have seen a chess game played by Atkins many years ago, and that was basically one of the most aggressive, incredible chess game that I have ever seen in my life. I even said, oh wow, holy cow, holy moly. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I say something like that actually. And that chess game would make Mikhail Tal say, oh okay, that's too much sacrifice, calm down. Okay, so maybe one day I will show that pretty famous chess game as well by Atkins. That game is his immortal chess game and one of the most beautiful chess games in the history of chess, or maybe one of the most aggressive chess games ever. I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.